The reason customers love buying from eBay because eBay gives them money back guarantee for 30 days. So if anything goes wrong, eBay can step in and they can give the customer their money back as well. So selling on eBay, it comes with the responsibility that we need to comply with the eBay terms and condition. Either you are a private seller or you're a business seller, you're gonna have to face the problems like customer is saying they don't like the item, they need to send it back, or they haven't received the item. So when it comes to item not received cases, we call them, the only way to deal with them, to be honest with you, is if you have a tracking number. If you don't have a tracking number, you can't do anything about it. You need to refund your customer. If you don't refund your customer, eBay gonna take the money from your account anyway, and they're gonna refund it to your customer, and they're gonna really dig your account, which will slow down your sale. This is something you don't want to happen. And you do need to realize, like, a lot of, like, I would say 99.99% of the customer on eBay are honest people, but you do come across the people who will try to get away the item out of you for free. This is how normally the business work at the end of day. For the letters and large letter, I always recommend that you look at your customers once. If they have a less feedback and if they are new to the eBay platform, try sending items with the tracking number to them. For the anything which is small parcel and above small parcel, you don't have to worry about it. But just for the letters and large letter, just look at that once, because you will have to pay extra for the tracking number. And if you pay extra for each and every item which is a letter and large letter, obviously it's gonna be end up being a very less profit for you. So look at the customers, if they are new to the platform and if they are new to the if they have a less feedback, just send it to them with the tracking number. So once they will open the item not received case, you can just simply provide a tracking number. If you have a tracking number and if the item shows it been delivered, there is nothing customer can do about it. They can say no, they haven't got it, they haven't received anything. They can't do. If the customer, if the eBay will see the tracking number shows the item been delivered, that's end of story. Now it comes to return. Obviously, return is also a part of the business. First, we have to realize, and what I notice after many years of struggle, to be honest with you, it's not worth thinking about it. We have to really take it positively and think, okay, it's the part of the business and I'm just going to deal with it. Now it depends on how you're going to manage that return. In most of the cases, once the customer need to return the item, they will make you pay for the return label as well. Because once the customer will blame on you that the item doesn't match the description or item is not as described, they are blaming it on you. So this, then the eBay will force you to provide the label, or they will provide the label on your behalf, and then they will take the money from you. So what I normally do, I will look at my item. If the item is worth getting back and I can resell it, then I will give them a return label. You can create your return label rather than buying from eBay. You can create it with the Hermes, you can create it with the parcel to go, you can create with the Royal Mail click and drop, and then send that label to your customer. So for example, if I come right here, I will show you my screen and I click on create order. Then right here where it say put the name, full name, last name, I will put my address. I will create the label from click and drop. I will send it to the customer via eBay messages, and they can print it and they can send it back to me. So normally if the item is worth getting back, send them a label, get your item back and give them a full refund. Otherwise they will leave a negative feedback, and you can't get the negative feedback removed unless you have really dealt with the situation according to eBay terms and condition. So let's say if the customer will say that they haven't received the item and tracking number shows the item has been delivered, and if they leave a negative feedback, you can call eBay and they will remove the feedback for you. And if the customer have actually wanted to return the item and you given them a label and they return the item and you refunded them and the customer will leave a negative feedback, you can talk to eBay and the chances are they will remove that negative feedback as well. But normally, I know it's not easier. Like, to be honest with you, once you're just starting out, you think it's the loss. I spent the money to send the item and then I will spend the money to actually get the item back as well. It's a part of business. A friend of mine who have a cake business where they do a customized birthday cake and people will choose the design and they get the custom cake built from the scratch, and at the end they will take it home and they will come back saying they don't like the cake as well. So it's just the way the business is, and there are the laws to protect the consumer at the end of the day as well. So this is, we have to comply with it, and I would say not think about it. If something like this happen, just deal with it as quickly as possible and carry on with your day.